matter to my arm.
Dandelions.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I can't...
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know him. And now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
What's there to worry about?
I've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer?
Let's do this.
You're that good a rider.
Far from the worst. Go... Slow now.
Thank you. I never expected this.
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time.
Fine.
Main aja terus.
Grand evening tonight. Grand in the performance.
We start in G major.
Well, well. See...
No, not all. But I'd admit. What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the community.
What about choreography?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Premier will have the audience on their feet.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad. But it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just...
Guess everything's ready.
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my drink.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4...
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Đừng lén karakter yang cukup menarik tuh.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's
What? Speak, man.
badly, been attacked.
Attacked? She's...
Of course. Let's...
Anjir. Cewek aing.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical, but...
Relative? No.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Grapp.
Enough of the courtesies.
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who could have done...
That I do not know. I do, however, know she is not the perpetrator's first victim.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar...
No harm. You mean that might have happened to Priscilla?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn.
Geralt. I know I... Find him.
Don't need any Come on, Dandelion. Let's...
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so...
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're...
I know perfectly well.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding it.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No?
Think they'll let me into the...
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you...
The sewers.
As often as required for, the pursuit of preventing...
Alternative treatments. Aggressive.
We can discuss this en route. Are you...
I'll get whoever did this.
Thanks.
Dandelion.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Another takes its place.
I know how you feel, believe me. Where to now? Up?
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Custody. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Let's keep looking. Looks like necrophages got to this one. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells like it's burnt, like he was in a fire.
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes. And some grey dust. Ah.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive.
Let's examine the mouth.
Just like Priscilla.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed. So thin as to be...
A small, extremely sharp instrument.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy. So the
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left.
Let's examine the chest.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is...
Look at the scar.
Means nothing. Look.
Open the abdominal.
Due warning, it will stick.
Once fought a zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue in...
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his... Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was...
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such...
Speaking from
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of
Some other time, maybe. See anything interesting on it?
His right foot. The ankle swollen. Toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard.
Doesn't strike me as the right...
Apologies. We surgeons...
And his genitals with...
I sincerely doubt they bear any relation to...
We'll see.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what this...
It's some kind of sick ritual. You saw it. Burns in the eye sockets, cavity where the heart should be, scalding liquid.
A fire.
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what...
Fabian Monk. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted, drag others into trouble and...
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick, Reverend
You old friend.
Hubert taught me the rudiments of...
And not very well. You've still not mastered certain basic principles. For example, that a doctor's role is to treat the ill, not...
You've not changed...
A compliment?
No, a statement of fact. 30...
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebirates was attacked there. City's a buzzer. But the woodcarver, Eustace, the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him...
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in under any...
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question.
As your reverence wishes.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case?
Thank you.
Nathaniel.
A scoundrel. A rogue. Like every man who wears them.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put...
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel was a torturer. Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard, supervise...
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could have skipped the trip through the sewers.
I know him, thus I avoid him.
I decide when we're done with this subject. What's your connection to him?
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, what will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I should...
And I'll keep my eye...
Boy there! Life, you gotta take risks.
Poor Lydica.
You, Eustace?
Aye?
Fourth sense, I think it is.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
One of them.
Sure have. Beggars.
Some things are best left unsaid.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. You searched the...
Well, I cost an eye in his pocket.
I call a spade a spade.
And I call a prick. It's none of your fucking concern.
Talk. What did...
Aye. Triflings, baubles, glass-beaded ring, handful of coins, and a letter. Look, vellum, quality parchment, that.
That's human. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she...
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla?
Get out of my...
Oh, that's bad luck.
Anyone home?
Be gone, or I'll sick me hounds on you.
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Ma.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid much. Lie down.
Charming.
You daft. Even I'm scared of him.
Got someone particular?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I run to a meet or raise his fighting dogs. What the...
So who might...
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. Near my family. So...
Tell me what you know.
It was like this. Had some work in Oxenford, and I was coming. See the suit?
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything?
Claim no.
Your brother?
Oh, you were a good one. Took the following one in particular.
Know where I can find her?
City Cemetery. She died a few days back.
Fine. Need to look her...
Be my guest.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Someone dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since they found Fabian.
Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it. Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. More bloodstains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Unless somebody got rid of the blood. Left a few stains behind. Nothing interesting here.
Just lovely.
Oi, Witcher! Coroner told me to say the main door will be open for you.
Oh!
Watch it, Trad. Know if that's not your stomping ground.
A brazier. This time of year? Human. Brazilian's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel. A brazier back. This time of year?
Sis. That is.
How am I?
That's it.
Gotta get around him!
What? Lost your nerve?
Take him from the back!
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Horse can fight back! Ugh!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell...
You and Priscilla.
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with... I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor agree to put me in her play, you see. Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling when...
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim.
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd ever dreamt...
Recall any name?
They didn't have proper ones. Baldy, curly, buns.
Take care now. And I got a murderer to...
Oh, the head's ringing.
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? Glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Von Gratz told me all about you.
Ah, doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from peaceful? Or did he... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Joachim had been my favorite student, but alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, where none cared. Whereas Joachim, oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he...
How old's Von Gratz? 50?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been...
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with corpses
Who's the victim?
Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy.
Any titles in...
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the
Yeah, mortals. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone. Because hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
That's...
Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed...
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even when... Gotta find her.
Till next time.
Ye posso naran gonji na posso na de modo que gosto. Ye posoan bersama Day6. Punten, mau masuk.
What do you want?
I need to talk to
Need to
Priscilla
talk to Patricia
Vegelbud.
Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ad.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud.
Oh, Geralt.
Not pleasant at all. I got it.
In danger? Come now. I saw...
No time.
I find this all very hard to believe. Please.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seems sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith. A rather serious one. We'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry. We should go in.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine, but wait here.
Spread out! Murderer's still here! There he is! Get him! Halt! Before I put a bomb!
Listen, you got the wrong...
Save your trickery!
Well...
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself.
Forgive me. I saw him running, thought it was...
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my...
Out of my sight. Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Because she blasphemed the eternal fire. Only thing that ties her to the other victims. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body, and...
Very well.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer. And why... Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder. Won't get away.
Huh?
What's he doing here?
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Memoirs and tracts blaspheming the sacred.
Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a...
Well, I know I'm a material girl. Wanna fight me, Wolfie? This lot. Sometimes it's a handful. We can go at it here, or at my place.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
Try it, you bastard. Free now.
Oh, thank you. But he asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, of course. And then he smiled. I was bound when I came to, and he was here to poke.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore.
Find any better? From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains. Can see it in your face. Wanna dip your dingle?
Oh!
Whosoever conceals a blade in their hand shall burn alongside him or her.
The weather draws me down, it does.
Hey!
Yes, Geralt?
Found and... It was Nathaniel. Caught him red-handed at kick.
I thought nothing could surprise me in Novigrad. Thank you, Geralt.
Hubert told me about your...
I have not time for
Any truth to his claim that people died during...
I was young and stupid.
Why is the university...
Because it suits Radovid. The rector wished... I've been at...
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair, cropped short, freckles.
And a hopeless idealist.
Any idea where she...
My gut tells...
Know another surgeon from Oxenford Academy. Her name's Shawnee. Know her? Red hair...
And a hope...
Any... Farewell. How's...
Better.
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah.
Thank you, Gam.
Did my part.
I will. You'll see.
She's talking again.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison, but encouraging. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calanetta.
Sounds great.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the man!
Hey, free boy. What do I got to do to get out of here?
Heart removed. Embers where the eyes should be. Mouth burned with... And a letter. Wasn't Nathaniel.
Oh!
What do you seek, pagan?
Didn't move that around.
I don't think you know what you're doing. We found the captain of the now put you in the stocks.
I'm Geralt of Rivia. I'm ready.
Fight!
Not too late to surrender.
Here now! Long live the king!
Only then will you gain the right to chat.
Macrophages. Violent appearance and reeking of dead men's bile. It's rotting flesh they truly crave.
Ah,
right. Damn this
Bad idea.
Gonna kill you!
Move on.
Thinking customer will see right away the best deal in their whole. Folk in this city, racial hygiene's as poor as their personal hygiene.
Master,
Greetings to me.
will you
Yeah.
You're a tip. While let us
You asking me to...
not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
Kiss my ass, man.
You'll regret. A warm welcome to our
Fucking come on! That's it, you're in for it!
What? Lost your nerve?
Our winner and the tavern's new. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight.
Well, another freak.
It's clear as the eternal fire. Novigrad, capital of the world.
Name's Gary.
Patty Gruber.
I'm ready.
Hear that? Fight!
What? Lost your nerve? Time to end this.
Ladies!
Want to be crowned the best in Novigrad.
Durden the tailor fights every night in the outskirts. Capital of the world, yet they live such rabble. What was it happened to Faulty's disease?
My, aren't you a tell?
Hey, look. This wayfarer wants his the tailor cut out to remain champion.
Someone else
I won't speak to you. Say, I refuse. Ah,
You've been way...
the newcomer.
Came here to...
Novigraders, what?
Come here, bitch!
On your way? Or would you stay longer? It's about safety with you.
non-humans in a ghetto.
If you've not had your...
Humans! Here,
Redanian army?
And here, me! No see mans?
But
Me, Gamplay.
why'd you join the army?
Krug? No Krug. Come from soldier mans. Say charge him.
Think I do. Redanians seized some peasants' boats. Thought the peasants might try to take them.
Chargy man go. Soldier man's drink. I help one army. Runner to runner. What? But order had me
No thanks. Heard you earlier. But listen.
hungry go.
Guess I understand.
Man's. No.
Paint?
Paint! Paint!
Just so happened? What's the matter?
Has paid? Man's how no!
I get...
Birdo Connery! Redemption!
Know what? You're the Redanian soldier.
Yeah. Try. Good no.
No, actually, it's not bad.
Mankind got Birdo ugly. Man's good.
Dancing on a scaffold.
The thinking past.
Exactly. And you can feel death or laugh at its face. I prefer the latter.
Will it... long.
Got a big dump brewing.
Ah, life.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come. The King of Beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the King of Beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
$25's our limit. We'll throw in a discount at the shop.
You're clearly daft, tramp. No deal. Come on, boys.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink. It's softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's voice. News travels fast.
What do we
This way!
Geralt, quickly!
Watch it.
Oh!
Novigrad's not just stomping ground.
Careful! There could be more!
Follow me.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do...
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Hattori, wait!
Ya. Tori kenapa sih ini orang?
The passive forest Novigrad's most peaceful, but there's also
Hattori?
No chance.
Don't be
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me!
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely! You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you, they'll kill me!
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus, often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak, wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
What's he doing here?
Yes, I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a...
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come on, we'll talk. What brings you here, Geralt?
You and the merchant.
Why Miss wedded that ploughing rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother.
Prickin' lawnmower, like. Sweet talk me at first. Skellige mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in, then he starts going on about
business and family.
Exactly.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're to barter. Favour for a favour, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Hattori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
My brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. It was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus'
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just to suit.
Got a problem?
I thought, me?
Yeah, I know. Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it.
Greetings.
Aye, Geralt.
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit.
Is that so? Well done.
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on access once, the bastard.
You could say that.
Yeah.
We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for it. Don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Time and again. I'll kill for some vodka.
Rum and supper,
You make a fine sailor.
Long as the black ones are chasing gorillas around the village, they said.
Cost you double.
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sucrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accept.
Sadly, no. I lack...
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly.
Just so. He bought them cheap from sword makers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use.
What are you getting me into?
Stealing from a thief? Nope.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen.
All right.
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sucrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Dah, sebetulnya ini. That's it for today.